he has intent to jump, so what's the reason for that?
The anterior pelvic tilt?
Flexibility.
Flexibility of the hip flexion itself. Yeah. So that stretches, you're going to want to be
Holding, yeah.
looking here.
Because when I come down and I can't bend it, so I have to come.
Another advanced stretch to go on there is if you can grab your foot, pull it to your butt, and then go down, you're going to get a quad stretch and a hip flexor stretch at the same time. But stick with this guy first, and then you can throw in the foot.
So basically when I do my squats, I get a lot of pressure on my knees. To like let them out, have a wide stance.
How wide a stance? Your typical stance is going to be just outside the hips. So take your hip, your standard
Just
hip.
keep it slightly off the shoulders.
Yep. Or just sides of the hips, or line with the shoulders. It tends to happen if you're not getting a lot of, if your quads are tightening and your quads are hurting after a squat, it's because your hamstrings and glutes aren't kicking in enough.
Yes.
So you want to do more hamstring dominant exercises. Start with the glute bridge, start with the single leg glute bridge, start with the sideline glute activation technique. And then, I wish I had a stability ball here, but stability ball hamstring curls. So everyone used to, the stability ball, big soft ones. If you lay on your back, place your legs on it, from here, lift your hips up, and then bring your heels towards your butt, keeping your hips up in the air.
Okay.
What that's going to do is going to help activate the hamstrings. And everyone's done the old hamstring curl machine where you lay on your stomach and start doing bang on a bunch of reps. It's a little bit more effective than that because you're going to get more neuromuscular adaptation because of the instability. So you can start with that 2 feet, pull it in.
Then basically tuck it in.
Tuck it in, yeah. You're going to leave your hips up and then bring that ball in as close to your body and then fully extend. But keeping your hips up the entire time. If you do it with 2 legs,
Yeah.
and it's easy, do 1.
And what about the shoulder blades? Usually when I try to like do the squat, I heard that you're supposed to squeeze in a little bit of your shoulder blades.
Squeeze them together or?
No, not completely. Just try.
Like shoulder packing?
Yeah.
Like rotating down your.
You can just get them out, you know.
Yeah,
Is that advisable?
what you're trying to do there is trying to set the bar
Yeah.
and keep your back up. So if your chest is
How
up,
much do you need to do on it?
not much,
Quite confusing.
not much. You just got to judge it to yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're going to be in this position and it's uncomfortable and hurts, then we got some tightness issues in the chest probably, or the shoulders, prohibiting you from going back. Good way to test shoulder flexibility. Grab the bar. If you can't do that, shoulders tight. Best way to do it, don't do it with this bar, but you can take the red band or the yellow band, wrap your hand around it, put the tension out there, and just go up as far as you can and back. And you can gauge it. You can actually, as you put the bar, you're stuck in that position as far as you can back. But with the band, you actually, if I'm starting this position, I can actually kind of slide my hand out a little more. What that's going to do is open up the shoulder for you. So the need for locking everything out and being in this really uncomfortable position, you won't have the need for that.
Will you please show for protecting the lower back while swimming? Lower back.
Lower back,
Yeah.
you want to stretch out the hip flexors. So in this position, drive the hips forward, squeeze the glute because the hip flexors causing that anterior pelvic tilt, causing the low back to tighten up. So flex there. You can also do the cat camel.